Hey, welcome to today's video. Today I'd actually thought I'd go through some Black Friday homepage structures to see what they look like and maybe get some ideas for e-commerce stores to see what the biggest and best brands are doing. So I've put a list together here. I did put them into an incognito tab, just a bit easier to see everything, but I'm going to go through 10 websites here and look at different things that they're doing on the homepage in order to entice people for Black Friday deals. So first one here is ASOS, huge online retailer in the UK. I definitely say it covers most of Europe and possibly the US as well. What these guys really do focus on is codes at the top. Some people come onto the site, you can see this little code that you can apply for your discount basket. So you're not signing up to an email address or any type of sort of qualifying function there. But if you jump into men, we can sort of see here, they're giving you like a standard ticket price of 20% off their top man range. And again, more codes. So one code here, another code here, very enticing people to, you're going to save lots of money. And here's lots of codes to sort of traverse your website and do this. So that's ASOS, little Black Friday sort of tag here where they're sort of doing all their clothes selling fast or, clothes under a ticket price, which seems to be a common trend for a lot of these clothes retailers. Next one is Gymshark. What I thought was actually interesting and unique about Gymshark is actually their titles at the top for their menus are all sales. So it usually just says women's or men's or accessories, but they've actually added the suffix of sale here, stating that pretty much most, if not all, of these items I'm sure are on sale. So thought it was an interesting way of doing it. Again, their carousel very much focused on Black Friday and saying there's up to 70% off everything. They don't really highlight this a lot. It's very small text, but it is very clear that they're really pushing sale pretty much for everything on their site. Next site I picked here was Pretty Little Thing, again a massive UK online retailer. They've actually changed their Black Friday to a Pink Friday, aligning a bit more or totally with a female audience and maybe branding it as their own and maybe generating a bit more sort of headspace with their own branding. But huge discounts here, you can sort of see very clearly marked. Uh, Calling it Pink Friday again up the top here, you know, very heavy on over 70% all this stuff. So, enticing for lots of customers. And also, I thought it was interesting here is they've got selection points for €10 and under, 10% codes. And then if you're a newbie, you get a 15% code. So, very focused here. Pretty much the whole homepage is focused on discounts here leading up to Black Friday. Uh, Next, guys, we've got here is Shein, another retailer. A bit more of a broader range, but they do have a lot of clothes. Uh, what I thought was interesting about these guys is that they've got a discount offer for their app, which is different just for general registration. So, they're giving you both options here, and they're sort of maybe pushing you to download the app. Sort of interesting concept here from Shein. Boohoo Women, exactly like Pretty Little Thing. But they actually have this idea of a bit of an Amazon Prime job here. If you sign up to what looks like their sort of premier subscription for $4.99, you get 20% extra off everything. So again, massively focused, very headline driven for discounts, and the rest of the sort of the page really sort of focuses on, well, pretty much everything above the fold here focuses on online discounts. Some VIP passes as well. What I did notice as well is actually they've got extended returns till January 20th, 24. So maybe a bit longer than their standard terms of conditions of possibly 30 days, and they're running this out to maybe get people on board a bit more. So, let's try and buy as much as we can here using all these discount codes. Curry's, I thought was a bit lighter, 40% buy now, pay later. But the interesting thing about Curry's was, and I need to look into this further, is adding Apple TV free or 5 months off with every purchase. So enticing for people that maybe don't want to pay for a subscription of Apple TV but want to try it out and they were going to buy something on Curry's anyway, that they were going to get this upsell here or added bonus of actually getting Apple TV, which I thought was cool. Screwfix, huge parts and online retailer in the UK. They've just dedicated their whole homepage towards this click-through banner for all their Black Friday deals. I'm pretty sure before this they have some product areas that you can look at, but the whole page is pretty much centralized by everything that we're selling at Black Friday prices. Target US retailer, you know, what I would consider a massive online store, but also physical store as well. I do think they're definitely headline this, but probably a bit light compared to everyone else we've seen so far. The only thing that I've seen is that they've got this holiday price match guarantee, where they're saying if the price goes lower at target items between these dates, which is like the 22nd of October and the 24th of December, they're going to match them. So, they've got like a price promise kicked into their Black Friday deals, it appears. So, another way of telling the customer that, you can buy now and still sort of get these prices that may change in the future. Chanel, this is the opposite of a Black Friday company, complete high end brand. There's no really appearance of any Black Friday that I could see on this website. They're just focused on selling a high quality brand. They don't want to devalue or move the position of their brand anyway during Black Friday. And they're like, look, we've got a collection that's still ongoing and you can buy it at their high ticket prices. So, interesting to see that once a premium brand, always a premium brand. And last but not least, an airline here, Aer Lingus, Irish airline. They're actually going for value, so €100 off North American flights, which is pretty considerable, knowing that flights to the US or economy are about €400 or €500. So you're probably getting a flight from Ireland to the US for about €300. So, great deal here. €100, a significant amount of money that people could save, so they know what that sort of value is from the outset. And, it probably helps them make a better decision knowing that they're not going to get this €100 off in the future, which is, I would say fairly considerable. So overall, lots of different ideas here to take for your Black Friday websites. Codes here from ASOS. Changing your menu text include sale here from Gymshark. I'm going to say the same for Pretty Little Thing and Boohoo, and I think Shein too. But focusing on like sale everything. They're cutting margins a lot during these periods. Pushing people towards an app with a bigger discount. Really interesting here from Shein. Boohoo 70% off. Very aggressive banners here. I've actually clicked this by mistake. Unlimited free next day delivery, free returns, and monthly exclusives for 1 year. This is part of their Premier Club, so wow, they're really pushing this Amazon subscription model and probably going to bring on a lot of extra cash when people aren't buying or spending on the months that they're paying for the subscription anyway. Free Apple TV here with Curry's, a homepage carousel just focused on Black Friday deals, price match here from Target, no change here from a premier brand like Chanel, and then it was there a second ago, but Aer Lingus is giving a value of €100 off North American flights. So that's everything for this video. I hope you got some good ideas.